raving over that new skincare product that guarantees acne-free skin like the Korean idols you admire? Oh, and that new lipstick color is to die for. Anyone who's a fan of self-care and cosmetic products will definitely recognize one of the biggest names on the naughty list. Parabens. In fact, you don't even have to be a skincare expert to have heard of that name. Hi, I'm Marissa with my groupmate Phoebe, and our video will debunk the truth about skincare's biggest bad guy, parabens, its effects on the skin, and a safer alternative to replace it. This topic has always sparked a controversial debate due to the inquired effects of parabens to the human body. Psst! Did you know that parabens are found in nearly all urine samples collected from US adults regardless of ethnic, socioeconomic, or geographic backgrounds? Are they really that bad? Let's find out. We'll kick off this video by having a crash course on a criminal suspect parabens. What are parabens? Parabens are a class of synthetic chemicals that are widely used preservatives in cosmetics, pharmaceutical products, and even food. They are derived from a chemical known as para-hydroxybenzoic acid, or PHBA, that occurs naturally in vegetables and fruits like carrots and blueberries. Parabens were first introduced in the 1950s and have been actively used by industries since then. Some physical properties of parabens include their color, smell, structure, and taste. Parabens are white, odorless, fine crystalline structures. They have been described to have a metallic taste as well. But hey, don't go putting shampoo in your mouth to try and taste them. Chemically, they are actually several distinct chemicals with a similar molecular structure. The most common types of parabens are methylparaben, ethylparaben, and propylparaben. Now that you've gotten to know parabens a little more, you must be wondering, what do they do that's so important? Inside the pots that contain personal care products, the conditions are optimal for rapid microbial growth. Add to the fact that creams contain water and are mostly kept in warm environments such as your bathroom. It is an ideal breeding ground for those microbes. Ew. This is where parabens step in. They are primarily used for their bactericidal and fungicidal properties as preservatives and give products a longer shelf life. They prevent harmful bacteria mold from growing in the products. Now we've come to the most important part. How do they really do all the dirty work? Some properties that parabens have are that they are resistant against hydrolysis. They are also stable in temperature ranges required for the production of cosmetics and other products. The good stability against external conditions, combined with low cost, explains why parabens are commonly used. Now, for their mode of action. Parabens mainly interfere with the metabolism of microorganisms by disrupting membrane transport processes and protein biosynthesis of the cell. Parabens can pass through cell membranes easily as they have a greater lipid solubility. This disrupts the lipid bilayer and causes the cell to malfunction. Let's take a closer look at this mechanism. Firstly, parabens react with the free amino acid with the elimination of water. Then, the amino acids are no longer available in sufficient quantity for protein biosynthesis. Coupling with acidic amino acids, the free carboxyl group reacts with the parabens. Therefore, the correct folding of the protein is prevented, and the 3D structure of enzymes cannot bind to the receptors. Thus, this inactivates the metabolism of the bacterial cell and causes the cell to die. Parabens also inhibit the electron transport system, depleting levels of ATP, and are involved with inhibiting some enzymes such as ATPases and also DNA and RNA synthesis. Now that you know the science behind a parabens molecule, it is important to take note that parabens are not water-soluble and can penetrate the skin easily. As a result, repeated application of a product or multiple products containing parabens could mean continuous exposure to it. So, what are the effects of long-term application to the body? Firstly, parabens have a high tendency to stay in the body and can bioaccumulate in the fat tissue over time. They are believed to elevate cellular damage caused by UV exposure, which ultimately leads to skin cancer. Parabens also sensitize the skin and cause allergic reactions. If you think that was bad enough, then buckle up for what's next. Parabens are believed to be hormone-mimicking enzymes by mimicking estrogen and disrupting the endocrine system. This means that the body treats parabens as a hormone. Parabens act as an estrogen agonist. they bind to estrogen receptors and increase the free estrogen concentration in the organism. Too much estrogen can trigger proliferation in human breast cancer cells and an increase in the growth of tumors. In a study conducted in the UK in 2004, 19 out of 20 of the women studied had traces of 5 parabens detected in their breast tumors. That's not all. Parabens are also dubbed as androgen antagonists by blocking androgens and testosterone, which results in alteration to male reproductive organ processes such as spermatogenesis. However, studies show that it is dose-dependent, and with sufficient concentration and potency, only do they prove to be able to catalyze those effects in the body. Overall, what we can conclude is that there is no definitive proof of the significant relation of parabens to any diseases in the human body, but there are proven negative effects as they are accumulated over time. Therefore, a safer alternative should be discussed in order to replace parabens, and there is one suitable candidate for the position, which is phenoxyethanol. It can be used in the EU at up to 1.0% in all product categories, and its safety has been approved by many industries. The optimum pH of phenoxyethanol is between 4 and 9, and like the parabens, it has the advantage of being cheap. However, a major setback is that it is incompatible with most non-ionic surfactants. Despite this promising alternative, there are its onset of risk as well and should be thoroughly researched on before we ever consider using it on our skin. But for now, if you're health conscious, it's always better to look out for paraben-free products. Thank you for watching our video.